Daniel Sturridge, apparently on a loan move from Liverpool to West Brom. Good move for Sturridge?
Well, I don't know if it's a good move for Sturridge, but it's a real coup for Alan Pardew and West Bromwich Albion, who were in the bottom three. Newcastle wanted him. I think Inter Milan were interested as well. And, of course, it wasn't long ago, only a couple of seasons, that he was terrorising defences alongside Luis Suarez for Liverpool, and he was a very hot property. But he's gone out to the fringes these days. Jurgen Klopp, I don't think, has ever really fancied him. Remember, he's born in Birmingham, not too far from West Bromwich Albion. He's got a few friends at the club. It is a surprise choice, and it'll be interesting to see whether he can revive his career there. But it's a great one for Alan Pardew, especially following on from that win they had in the Cup at Liverpool at the weekend.
West Brom, Inter Milan. I think, and Newcastle were supposedly desperate for him. West Ham, another Shaka's old team, was supposed to be interested. But I think and Ian's right, he is a Midlands boy. Whether that factored in much, I don't know. I think one of the factors is, jokingly about Inter Milan, is the fact that West Brom is going to play. If fit, he should play. Their style wouldn't normally suit his style, but with the change in management, I think that would have eased somewhat. The other side of the coin is, I think in his mind, he still thinks he's good enough, if playing regular and West Brom are playing well, to potentially get himself on that plane to Russia in the summer for England's World Cup. So there's lots of factors here that maybe come into why he's gone to West Brom, but I think game time, moving to the Midlands, and getting in the eye line of Gareth Southgate again with the World Cup in mind, I think would be the big factors.
The question for Daniel Sturridge is not whether he's good enough to be in Russia. I think he's a tremendously talented player. The issue is whether he can stay fit. And we haven't seen any evidence over the last couple of seasons to suggest that we should trust in any way the body of Daniel Sturridge. And oh, by the way, he himself doesn't have any evidence that he can trust his body. I just don't see how Daniel Sturridge becomes the player that he was when he was alongside Luis Suarez. His body keeps betraying him, and he cannot stay fit. A player that doesn't stay fit is a useless player.
But at the same time, if you're a club in the position of West Brom, West Ham or Newcastle in desperate need of goals and looking for somebody to fill that void, I feel Daniel Sturridge is one you turn to, and you work closely with him in trying to manage his minutes, trying to, in lieu of his injury issues. I think it's a gamble worth taking. And after all, you're down near the bottom, in the bottom three, for a reason. And any gamble is one that ultimately you find value in.
You got Jay Rodriguez, can he fit again, looking more like the player he was at Southampton. He can get about the field, he can make runs, he can walk the channel. He's back amongst the goals. You've got Solomon Rondon, Ali's countryman, who's big and physical. It just, if fit, gives you another dimension that West Brom don't have, that might be the difference between getting out that bottom three and getting survival or going into the Championship.